So here they are, the new Sworks Are shoe, which apparently does not really replace the Sworks 7 because an Sworks 8 is coming. But there's so many shoes now in the Sworks range that it's kind of confusing as to exactly what's going on. But this is supposed to be a kind of sprinter shoe. I mean, as far as I can tell, it's a little bit like a development of the 7, really. It's just got a slightly different boa arrangement, and the boas are different. And you have these two large pieces which pull across, as opposed to just a much more traditional structure here. This strap here, I never used it. I just tied it once and forgot about it. So it wasn't really ever doing anything. So that's kind of superfluous to requirements. And these have been good shoes. I found them very comfortable, much more comfortable than the 6s, which I struggled with around the heel. You can see these have worn a little bit around here just from pulling them on and off. The soles got the usual scuff marks from walking around on them. So yeah, the good shoes, as we can see from the weigh-in, these new ones here are the same weight, no difference there. And the idea is that you have this kind of inner sock here, which gives you extra comfort and support. And there's a little bit more give around the main body area, with a bit more venting going on. These vents go all the way up to here. So potentially a slightly cooler shoe than the 7. Yeah, so basically I am gonna try these out. I know the looks, by the way, are kind of controversial. I've got some friends that think they're absolutely bloody awful. I don't really mind them too much. I think they're not things of beauty, but they're functional, they get the job done. I think they look okay. Some friends don't like black shoes either. I think that's fine. I think it matches the bike and everything else. So that's all good. And as long as they're comfy and have excellent support, which I think they will have, we should be fine. So I'm gonna get out and ride them and see what we think.
Well, first impressions are that they feel quite different to the... Shut up! Jesus Christ, shut up! They are quite different to the Sworks 7s, which is a surprise, really. They feel much softer, more comfortable immediately, even though they're brand new shoes that haven't even broken in yet. And but what's kind of strange is that given that they were supposed to be sprinter shoes that have extra support and everything, I actually find that they've kind of got less, it seems to me. It feels like when I'm sprinting out of the saddle, they've actually got a bit less support. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I've got them tightened down quite hard. Maybe I need to tighten them down some more. But yeah, well, that's the initial impression anyway. So these shoes are very comfortable, and if you look at how wide the toe box is, I mean, my feet aren't that wide, so I think there's a lot of room on my toe. It feels very spacious in there. It's like I can move my toes around a lot. Maybe that's what makes me feel like my foot isn't being held quite as well. But they are very, very comfortable. So that's a plus.
Right, so to get these shoes on, there's a bit of a knack to it. You just make sure the boas are completely loosened off. And you pull this sock thing, stretch it a bit, and then get your foot in like that. And the sock is nice, and you can feel it's snug and cozy, and it goes all the way down to here, all around, so it's nice and comfy. And then you pop the boas back down. They're different to the Sworks 7 in that they pop in and out. The Sworks 7s don't. And then you just tighten them down like that, making sure that it all fits in place. It's all fairly quick and easy. And yeah, I can tighten them down quite hard. It's very secure over here. Plenty of room in the toe box. I mean, this is all really roomy around here, far more than it needs to be for me, I think. And there we go. And I think the heel support is good as long as you tighten this right down. Perhaps not quite as good as the Sworks 7. And then to take them off, you just pop the boas up like that, and loosen them right off, and the shoe just pops off like that. So is this shoe a kind of S-Works 7.5? Yeah, I think so. It's very similar in some ways. It's no lighter, similar kind of idea. It's just more comfy as far as I can tell, and another high quality shoe from Specialized.